Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about natural materials and Indigenous interior design within North America. Before I get started, I just want to acknowledge that I am in Belcarra right now, which is the unceded territories of Squamish Nation, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam Indian Band. Indigenous interior design across North America has a rich history of using natural materials in innovative, sustainable, and meaningful ways. These materials reflect a deep connection to the land, climate, and resources available in each region. The use of natural materials is often linked to cultural traditions, beliefs, and practices that have been passed down through generations. Indigenous interiors in North America reflect a profound respect for the environment and its resources. Materials such as wood, stone, hide, and clay are not only functional but also imbued with cultural, spiritual, and practical meaning. These materials serve as a testament to the knowledge and ingenuity of Indigenous peoples, rooted in sustainability and respect for the land. In the northeastern and Great Lake regions, wigwams were made using a framework of bent saplings or branches. The wooden frame was then covered with bark such as birch or elm or other plant materials. These dome-shaped dwellings were well suited to the region's climate and reflected the resourcefulness of the people who built them. Among the Iroquois and the other northeastern bands, the longhouse was a primary dwelling structure made from wood. These large communal homes were built using wooden frames covered with bark or reeds. The frame was typically made from large, sturdy trees like elm or cedar. Longhouses often housed extended families, and the use of the wood in their construction emphasized the connection between family, nature, and the spiritual world. Through this lens, interior design becomes more than just an aesthetic endeavor. It becomes a means of environmental stewardship and cultural preservation. By valuing Indigenous perspectives and incorporating their wisdom into contemporary spaces, designers can create interiors that not only serve functional and artistic purposes, but also promote sustainability and honor the deep connection between people and nature.
Many Indigenous interiors are meant to be used by people that are celebrating and sharing their lives together. Therefore, many of the materials that are used in these Indigenous interiors represent the cultivation of those activities and the community that they've created. One common example of an Indigenous celebration is a potlatch. Potlatch translates into to give, and it's meant to be a time where people come together, share food, share wealth. They present artwork such as totem poles or sculptures, and generally just celebrate everyone together. This is a great way to cultivate community and a sense of purpose and belonging, which is really important in the Indigenous communities. Some objects that can be seen at these ceremonies are beaded jewelry, woven blankets, stone carvings, wooden masks painted with natural dyes, and drums made of animal skin. Totem poles are a traditional Indigenous art form that has been passed down for many generations. It originally started in the West Coast, but has gained traction across all of Canada. These totem poles are normally 3 to 20 feet tall, and they're made from red cedar, which is a material that is common across many Indigenous practices. A few different types of totem poles are mortuary poles, commemorative poles, shame poles, and house poles. House poles are most commonly found in Indigenous interiors. They are designed as a set of two normally, and they signify a family's wealth or status. These poles normally have carvings that are related to the history of the family that occupies the house. Mythical beings and animals, such as the thunderbird, raven, and bear, are typically portrayed and can represent certain family members or the entire family's crest. A few other art forms that can be found in Indigenous interiors are beading, weaving, sculpting, carving, music, and dance.
Hi everyone, I will talk about the issues and the solutions. Indigenous design has always been about balance, using natural materials with care, respecting the land, and preserving the cultures. But today, these traditions are at risk. Over-harvesting, unsustainable clothing, and cultural appropriation are turning natural gifts into the commodities. Take red cedar, a tree sacred to many Indigenous communities. Once harvested sustainable, it is not overexploited for commercial use. leading to the deforestation and habitat loss. The same goes for the subsoil, the limestone, and plant-based materials, stripped from the earth without consideration for the renewal. At the same time, indigenous design, the woven patterns, carving, and symbols are copied and mass-produced without acknowledgement. The culture remains, but the peoples behind it are erased. So how do we fix this? It starts with respect, supporting the ethical, sustainable sourcing like reclaimed wood and FSC certified materials. The partnering with indigenous artisans instead of imitating their work, understanding the stories behind the indigenous design and giving the proper credit. Design shapes the world we live in. Let's make it responsible. Let's honor the indigenous wisdom, protect the natural resources, and create a space that don't just look good, but do good. The future of design is in our hand.